So you make it to Kings Island, you drive in the parking lot, and you notice this blueberry yogurt looking roller coaster. You're like, hurry up, find a spot so we can ride the Activia. Nigga, not this far though. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Rob's Rides. It's Rob, keeping it 100 with all things amusement. And if you're watching this, you cannot sit inside of a kangaroo's pouch. So you finally make it to the entrance area, and after they make you throw away your weed, you take this hard left, just dodging all kinds of photographers. Bitch, you thought. You make it, and right behind number 2 pencil mate the ride is this giant bowl of red onions. You're just praying that the ride is better than how it smells. You just see this coaster about to dive down the first drop. You just hear this loud screech. I didn't know Kings Island had Mortal Kombat licensing.
Sindel wins.
You make it to the queue, and there's like these gravestones, tombstones with like names and whatnot on them. Most notably, Son of Beast, the former wooden hypercoaster of epic proportions and impeccable probability of having a migraine. So that was the ride that laid on the land prior to Banshee. After waiting 15 minutes or 2 hours, depending on what day it is, you make it up to the station. I haven't been in church in a while. So basically the station is like themed after this cathedral. You see people getting strapped in and their legs are dangling. You look down at your ashy ass kneecaps. Damn it! You sit in your seat and your heart's pounding, and then you pull down those vest restraints and your heart's not pounding anymore. In fact, your heart can't move at all, or any visceral or abdominal movement in general. What is this on my chest? It feels like Auntie's old purse, but with the weight of a moderate-sized mammal. And it just gets worse later. So you just dramatically turn left outside of the station, and you make your way up to the 167-foot lift. You're at the top and you hear this loud scream. Like, oh hell no. You better take that damn scream back. Or at least just pop in an orbit. Just take this sweeping dive to the ground. You're just like desperately wishing to have airtime, but you're not gonna have any because those restraints are doing everything in their power to prevent. They are holding you hostage. Next is this massive dive loop. Following that is a vertical loop, and it goes around the lift hill. Age-old question. What came first? The vertical loop or the lift? Next is a 0G roll that you'll experience more than 0 Gs. Then you fall down, down, down into a ravine. And at this point, you're racing now. You're almost going 70 miles per hour. Then it's this humongous pretzel loop that makes me hungry for some road gold. At this point, you're like, are there any turns, pieces of straight track, anything that's not an inversion? Barely. So then you go through another vertical loop. What? They got 2 of these bitches? What are you, Montu? What are you, Batman? Goddamn. Then you spiral up this helix like you're sitting on top of a ram's head. Hell yeah. Something that's not an inversion. Wrong. The worst is approaching you very soon. You experience this extremely slow motion inline twist. This is visually one of the coolest things ever. It is fun, but at the same time it may be painful depending on how much these vests are clamping to you. But then there's this last helix just because, and then you go on your break and everything breaks except your lunch. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have had that Banshee twist before I came in line. Your semicircular canals are just saying, fuck wrong with you? Then you get off and you're like, again! We should probably ride something a little more mild that doesn't involve inversions before riding this again, but still, we're gonna do it again. Maybe we'll just ride the ride in the corner that looks like Nickelodeon smoking a cigarette. Overall, this ride is really fun. Because it's at my home park, the minimal theming is A1. It gives a unique feeling for an inverted coaster. It's so massive. I'm going to give this ride a life changer. But it's really like on the fence between life changer and kick ass, but I'll give the benefit of the doubt. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please hit that thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know how you like this, because some people are like, this is the best inverted ride ever, and then other people are like, Montu. And please share if you know anybody that's about to ride Banshee or excited to ride Banshee, never rode Banshee, wants to ride Banshee, rode Banshee. Just, you know, share the video, see if you had the same experience or if you agree with this. But yeah, please comment below. I'd like to have a conversation about this. If you thought I was Coaster Crab, hit subscribe and I'll come back with a new video Sunday. Hell yeah. Right. Hell yeah.